Hello, how are you today? I'm Chief Joe Dixon of the Goldsboro Fire Department, and I'm here to share a book with you. The book that I'm going to be sharing this today is going to be Fire Truck, and it's special because it's Lift a Flap Fun. And the author for this is Amy Adair, and it's illustrated by Don Weiland. So let's get started. Fire truck. The fire truck has many different tools, flashing lights, and a noisy siren warn people to get out of the fire truck's way. Firefighters, what do firefighters have? Firefighters have yellow stripes on their coats that glow in the dark so firefighters can see each other through the smoke, but it's also so people can see the firefighters. Firefighters are always ready to put out a fire. We're going to look around the fire truck to learn more about it and see what's inside. What do you think of on a fire truck? Ladders? Absolutely. Let's open up another flap. Oh, wow. We have tools, fire extinguishers. We have a pump panel. So we have our operator that knows how much water he puts in the hose that we take to put out the fire. And tools, axes, pike poles, and even rope. These are things that firefighters use every day. Did you know that firefighters sleep at the fire station? But they have to wake up, sometimes in the middle of the night, if there's an alarm. Firefighters also eat, but they take turns making meals. We don't get all of them from McDonald's. Here's another door. Oh, wow. It's showing the firefighters wear special gear, like heavy coats to help keep them dry, and helmets to keep them safe, and boots to keep their feet dry. Absolutely. So the fire station is kind of like a garage for fire trucks, where firefighters, again, we're always on duty and we work very hard. What happens when the alarm sounds? Clang, clang, clang. The pumper truck and the fire chief speed to the emergency. The chief uses a radio called a handy talkie and a computer to talk to the other firefighters. And that shows that fire truck pulling out of the station. The alarms are very loud, and they will wake up even the heaviest sleeper to make sure that we leave no firefighter behind. Most fire trucks, including the ones here in Goldsboro, are painted red so drivers can see them. But they come in other bright colors like yellow and orange too. What colors have you seen? Did you know that a truck's engine is more powerful than a car engine? It would make sense because it's a lot larger. Fire trucks also have remote controls that can change signals so everyone will stop at a light. Wow, the Tillerman steers the rear wheels. Hang on. This is a fire truck going through an intersection. But one thing that's important about the intersection, you see we have to make sure all the other cars are stopped. The longest fire trucks are hook and ladder trucks. We actually don't have a hook and ladder truck in Goldsboro, but we do have a tower truck. The driver calls himself the chauffeur. The other firefighters ride inside the cab. Cars stop when they hear a fire truck coming down the street. Aerial ladders like the one on our tower are as tall as 20 people standing on top of each other. Ours is like 105 feet in the air. This firefighter they're showing here actually uses a wrench. We call it a hydrant wrench to open the hydrant. Then they connect the hose that the firefighters call hose lines, of course, and then the pumper truck pumps water from the hydrant into the hose, which goes to help us put out the fire. What's in here? Wow, all the lines, 50 feet long and connected to each other that we could extend to make different lengths of the hose. Oh, what's back here? They have large, this is actually called supply hose that we hook up to the hydrant. And this would be the attack hose that goes into the house. This fire truck carries enough water to fill over 40 bathtubs. Many of our typical pumpers carry about between 500 up to 1,000 gallons of water. The control panel operates the pump that pushes the water along the hose. The hydrant's color tells how many gallons of water flows out every minute. A red hydrant pumps over 200 gallons a minute, and you can see all the knobs and buttons on a fire truck that assist the firefighter. Wow, this is a burning building right here. It's a big emergency. But we have a ladder, and it says some ladders can reach up to the 13th story, fire axes that we would use to break windows to let the smoke and heat out, and a foam gun that shoots foam at the fire. Foam is made by adding chemicals to the water. It's also, look at that, first aid kits, because every now and then we come across a scene and there are people injured, and sometimes even firefighters may get injured trying to fight a fire. But we use lots of special equipment to fight fires. Pike poles are used to poke holes in walls and pry open windows, again, so heat and smoke can escape. After the fire, firefighters go back to the station to clean and test the equipment. They make sure that they are always ready for the next emergency. Everything is put back, like you kids maybe, when you're playing at home, put your things back safely in your toy chest. If you still have a toy chest, put your PlayStation away. It may just be your PlayStation. Everything has a place that it can go back into neatly. Why? So we can find it. We park the fire truck back in the garage. We check and make sure our sirens, light, ignition tires, and fuel and oil are all good. And we make sure that we're ready to serve you. But one message I want to share with you. You can help prevent fires. Never play with matches or fire. Pay attention during fire drills. When we come to your school, know your local emergency number. Practice a fire escape plan. Exit drills in the home or either. I hope you've heard that in school. And just be safe. So again, I'm Chief Joe Dixon. It was my pleasure to share this book with you, Fire Truck, tonight. I hope you learned something. You can always stop by a station to talk with me about it. And the author, again, is Amy Adair, and it was illustrated by Don Whelan. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you soon.